So yesterday you should have finished answering the prompt who was responsible for breaking Mrs. McEnroe's vase with either Trevor or James. And then reason number one, remember reason is the same thing as premise, along with a direct quote from the text that proves it. And then reason number two with a direct quote that proves it. On the next slide, you can see that there's mentor response. So this would be an excellent response to this question. So we're going to take a look, and you'll notice that I have highlighted the claim, the premise, the text evidence, and then the justification. So this would be how you would want yours to look. So in the beginning, it gives a little summary. Notice there's the tag, title, author, genre, and then a little summary. Caitlin Mitchell's short story, The Mystery of the Broken Vase, tells of a Sunday morning in the McEnroe household when Mrs. McEnroe's dearly loved crystal vase is destroyed beyond repair by one of her two sons, James or Trevor. Upon hearing the crash, Mrs. McEnroe rushes to the scene of the crime, her bedroom, where both her sons stand near the thousands of tiny pieces that remain of the vase. So the summary ends there. Here comes the claim. Though both boys could possibly have caused the precious vase to break, it turns out to be Trevor who is responsible for its destruction. So the claim just simply says who did it, doesn't give any reason why. Now we come with the premise. Remember, premise is the first reason why you believe what you do. So in this case, it's why Trevor is responsible. To begin with, Trevor is clearly to blame for breaking the vase because of his poor track record in caring for his belongings. He has never been known to protect his possessions. Notice how that's in the author's own words. Next comes the evidence from the text that proves that he's never taken care of his belongings. In fact, the author states, notice author states lets you know that evidence is coming, and it's in quotes. Trevor always seemed to be getting himself into trouble. None of his new toys stayed new for long. They always ended up broken within hours of being opened. And then the quotes at the end. Then comes the justification. This is where you explain your evidence. Trevor's lack of respect for his belongings is a pattern that he has developed. It's simply not one toy that he has broken, but all of his new toys that he has ruined within hours of receiving them. His careless attitude toward his own possessions has carried over towards other objects, including his mother's vase, and this proves that Trevor is the son responsible for breaking the vase. So on slide 8, you're going to fill out an organizer with your claim, your premise, your quote, and then your justification. So the first reason for your claim, which actually, you know what? I misspoke. You don't have your claim on here, but your claim is whichever brother broke it. So you're going to either say to begin with, or the first reason Trevor or James is guilty of breaking Mrs. McEnroe's vase is because, and this is going to be in your own words. Then you're going to pick a sentence starter according to the text, the author states, the author writes, or according to the author. You can drag the circle over which one you want to use. Okay. And then you're going to put your quote from the text that proves what you're saying, why that person broke the vase. Then you're going to explain it. This clearly shows that Trevor or James broke the vase because, and justify that what you're saying, that evidence that you picked really proves that he did it. And if you're having trouble, look back on slide 7 that has the example for you. When you get done here, you're going to stop.